Welcome to another The Thackeray's tour. This time, Claire gives a wave, I give a wave, and I wonder, how many people does it take to fill a pond? So welcome as we journey on another vlog with the Thackrays. Chatsworth House is our destination today. This is a stately home in the Derbyshire Dales. It is situated 4 miles northeast of Bakewell and 9 miles west of Chesterfield in England. It is the seat of the Duke of Devonshire and it has belonged to the Cavendish family since 1549. It stands on the east bank of the River Derwent, across from the hills between the Derwent and Wye valleys, amid parkland backed by wooded hills that rise to heath moorland. Chatsworth House is renowned for its art, landscape and hospitality, and has evolved through the centuries to reflect the tastes, passions and interests of succeeding generations of the Devonshire family. Today, Chatsworth is cared for by a registered charity, the Chatsworth House Trust, which preserves the house, garden and parkland for everybody to enjoy. There are over 25 rooms to explore, including the magnificent painted hall, the regal staterooms and the restored sketch galleries and atmospheric sculpture gallery. The 105-acre garden is a product of nearly 500 years of careful cultivation. Over this time, although some points of interest were replaced to make way for new fashions, the garden retains many early features, including the canal pond, the cascade, and the first Duke's greenhouse.
Go on, Gary.
Hiya, how you doing? You alright? Here we are at Chatsworth House. There it is, somewhere in there.
And we're about to do a tour and a vlog. We're here for our wedding anniversary, aren't we, Gary?
Hopefully, if they'll let us film. We'll see.
And if not, we'll film where we can.
Yeah, we'll do what we can. But it's all beautiful, it's all nice. Show a video of the park and all that kind of stuff in a minute. Really good. So, see you on the other side.
Bye.
Welcome inside Chatsworth House. Much of the house you're going to see today was built for the first Duke. If you want to follow us around the house and look at the room guides, they're available on the Chatsworth House website. The link is available below. I've also put it in the comments section so it's easier to link through. Cracking frescoes and things, aren't they? Welcome to the Oak Room. This room was completely transformed for the 6th Duke with wood panelling he bought from an auction. The chapel. This room has not changed much since it was built in the late 1600s for the 1st Duke. Serpent in the middle of that. Very dark and gloomy, isn't it?
Hiya, we're just having a breather after walking up a lot of steps, or what feels like a lot of steps.
It's quite a dark corridor, isn't it?
Yeah, very dark staircase. It's very ornate but very dark.
We'll carry on. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit, bye. Very beautiful, but there's a sadness in those eyes, isn't there?
The following series of rooms are now home to imagery conversations which bring to light the process of developing a runaway collection inspired by Chatsworth, the Devonshire collection and the Duchess Deborah. Internationally acclaimed designer Edrim Magleru began researching the Devonshire collection in 2022. From unboxing historic textiles to discovering jewellery, photographs and publications relating to the Chatsworth's past, Erdrim sought inspiration in the vast collections cared for by the Chatsworth House Trust. What he found was Duchess Deborah and a story of heritage, legacy and identity. fancy brooches and things.
Obviously likes Elvis. I've seen a few Elvis things in there.
Welcome to the Great Chamber. This is the first room in the state apartment. This upcoming series of rooms is known as the State Apartment. It was built for Queen Mary and King William to hold court at Chatsworth, should they have visited.
You'll sit in the middle. Yeah.
This is a bit of an optical illusion. The doorway is real, but the violin that you can see at the back of the door, which looks real, is actually painted on.
No, so he died man's face.
Yeah.
The great dining room. Built as part of the 6 Dukes renovations, this room is still used for formal dinners. The first dinner in this room was hosted in 1832 for the Princess Victoria, the future Queen. She was 13 and it was her first experience as a formal dinner.
She got access to Thomas the first building part. It was quite tragic. One of the children in his cage was there. You can see him over there to the left of the artist actually, you know, over this.
Just trying to an overview rather than look at specific pieces.
Yeah.
Bottom coming around. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Two of your passions. Yeah. How many people does it take to fill a pond?
Hello from Chatsworth House in Derbyshire.
Yeah, we're in the gardens, just just in front of the famous view of the house there, over there.
And we've got a fountain to that side.
Yeah, so if all you can hear is gushing water, that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
I now need a wee.
We've got away from the beaten track, haven't we?
We have, yes.
We've been around the house.
Very busy, very busy.
Very busy, so we're not sure what video clips will be like. But it's very different, but very similar to stuff we've seen before.
Yeah, yeah. Lots of empty rooms that they're filled with stuff.
I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the current Duchess, which is Deborah, Duchess of Devonshire, and she's got a lot of outfits. I think she must be into textiles and jewels.
Yeah.
And a lot of rooms are all about her life, and which is kind of interesting if you like your textiles and. Jewels and things and that type of history. There's a lot of rooms though that are empty.
Yeah, well, they would be empty, those rooms, wouldn't they, if there wasn't all those things in there. And then you get to near end and there's some rooms finally, isn't they? Yeah,
the dining room was beautiful.
The dining room's beautiful, and there's a few sitting rooms and things, isn't there?
Yeah.
Although some of the furniture was a bit battered.
It will be. It's a big old place. I think it tends to do more. From what I feel and what I've seen online, is more what they're calling themes of things. Like they'll do a big Halloween theme for autumn. We're coming at the end of summer, and then they'll do a big Christmas thing and Christmas market.
It makes sense. It makes sense because there's a lot of empty space that they need to fill up.
I suppose it's better that than not using the rooms, and we've got to make money. I think sometimes they might sell a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I think quite possibly.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of roof that will need repairing at some stage, I'm sure. The fountain looks like it's getting repaired at this moment in time. I don't know if you can see the orange jackets in the background, which is ruined some of my shots, which is great.
Yeah, we'll just have a total around the gardens, do some filming around the gardens, and then we're going to go and get some lunch. We've got a picnic lunch, which we'll film. Yeah. There's the cascade, but the cascade isn't at full capacity today. And
feels like me.
They have a really nice gift shop, which we filmed a lot of clips from.
It's very expensive.
Very expensive,
gifts.
but very nice. Very
nice.
Instagrammable.
Instagrammable.
Lots of grounds for walking in as well.
Yeah,
yeah. And then this evening, we're staying at the Buxton Crescent Hotel in Buxton, Derbyshire.
Anniversary night. It's a happy anniversary, darling.
Yes, happy anniversary.
Dragging it here for an anniversary.
Yeah, it's fun. I've actually wanted to come here for some time now.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah.
And that's one. I was looking. I picked this place, and then I just thought, well, we'll pick some hotels nearby and try and make an experience of it.
Yeah.
And that's where I managed to find the Buxton one. So hopefully it should be good, and it'll be a nice video. Yeah,
it will be. So I've got a spa treatments booked, and so it should be nice meals and just having a relax, really. And the Buxton will be possibly in a separate vlog of the hotel itself. It's a nice hotel.
Yeah, let's see how the footage pans out. We always say what we're going to do in these vlogs and these natters, and it ends up being different. So we're going to keep stum this time, just in case it changes.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's nice. It's all right. We'll see what the rest of the garden's like. The fountain's nice, this one. And like I say, everything else seems to be broken, but it is old.
It takes. I won't like to upkeep this place.
It is. The grounds seem very big. The house is just very ginormous, isn't it? It's like every other stately home, but like twice as big, or maybe 3 times as big. And I can imagine the upkeep is phenomenal. And yeah.
Bookish World, wasn't that meant to be Mr. Darcy's house? I'm sure it was. I know it's in Pride and Prejudice.
Yes, it's Jane Austen. There are Jane Austen references in there, weren't they? So, quite possibly. I think it's been in all sorts.
The one thing I thought was really sad was, possibly, well, in my eyes, and again, I've not looked at the whole history of this place, but for me, the most famous woman is Georgiana, Duchess of Devonshire, who was Lady Georgiana Spencer from Althorp. And there's a picture in there of her, the official portrait, but there's no mention of her. She's possibly one of the only ones that haven't got mentioned. And I actually said to you, that's because she rebelled. She didn't just comply, and they always, we'll put a picture there because we have to. But yeah, and I thought that was a bit sad because she was a character, very colourful. Yeah. Interesting, I thought I'd just pop that in. Anyway, we're going to go do some more clips.
Yeah, a bit of a wander. Hope the helicopter doesn't come again. I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah.
And then we'll crack on.
We will.
I'm getting hungry, I've got to admit. I thought we'd get the gardens done and then get something to eat.
We could do a little natter whilst we're eating.
Do you like us nattering while we're eating? Is that something you like?
No.
I don't know. I'm not
I know
sure.
when I've seen people do that on YouTube, I get a little bit triggered. Especially when,
Yeah, maybe
there's
not
no
the
need
best.
for that.
Probably not the best idea.
We'll film the picnic anyway.
Right then, we'll catch you on the other side.
Yeah, and yeah, see you in the next clips.
See you later. So long. There's your waterfall. Try and make it in. There we go. That's your waterfall. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pretty spectacular. Beautiful. Are these fake or are these ruins? Okay, to answer our questions, this is the Rock Garden and it's one of the highlights at Chatsworth. It was constructed for the 6th Duke by Joseph Paxton, who was head gardener between 1826 and 1858. Although this looks natural, this is designed and man-made landscape, constructed to mimic Derbyshire's rock formations. Look closely at the largest rocks and you will see they are cemented together. There's a little waterfall. Look. Right. We saw this earlier from a distance. This is a cascade, currently not fully functioning. As you can see, it's bypassing the waterfall as we speak. This was a highlight of the first Duke's Garden. It took over 17 years and 2 attempts before it was finished. The Duke may have been inspired by water features he saw in France. He employed a French engineer to design the cascade. Each step is different, so the sound of the water changes as it falls. If it was working, that is. I don't know what that means, boss. What do you think?
Smell, touch.
Oh. Right, let's just listen, see what we can hear. That was a stream somewhere. Look at this. It's like a Viking ship, but a bridge.
It's interesting, isn't
It's like
it?
shields on the side.
We're in the sensory garden. So you've got to see what you feel, hear, sense.
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lovely. It'll be warm in here. It is warm. In fact, it has 3 climate zones: tropical, Mediterranean and temperate. Got a lime. Some belters up there. Lunchtime. So what we got? We've got tuna sandwich, because I made these. Tuna sandwiches, tuna mayonnaise, potato crisps and some French fancies. Beautiful.